Let's talk a little bit about the concept of revenue and how we're going to look at this and think like a CEO app. So first of all, let's take a look at a trend line of your prospect. Let's call him Prospect A. This is Prospect A's trend line over, let's say, 3 or 4 years. So the question I'd like you to answer or ask yourself, is this a good trend or is this a bad trend? Okay. Now let's take a look at some of the competition of Prospect A. We see 3 competitors. They're significantly lower than Prospect A. So now let's say, is this a good trend or a bad trend? Now it seems like it's a little bit clearer that it's a good trend, right? But let's take a look at Prospect A's top line and bottom line. So again, we see Prospect A and the competitor's top line. Now let's look at Prospect A and the competitor's bottom lines. So we're beginning to see a little bit different story. What does this information tell us now? It tells us although the top line trend is good, the bottom line, the profitability trend against the competition is not good. So what if the salespeople went in selling on the continued focus on revenue? Your revenue is outperforming your competitors, your revenue is great, your revenue trend is positive. Then they're going to miss what the senior executives are concentrating on, because in a situation like this that we lay out, chances are they're going to be concentrating definitely below the revenue line, either on the cost line or the expense line, something to get that bottom line profit up versus the trend that it has now. So the point is there's an interconnectivity between revenue and profitability. You can't look at only one or the other in a single snapshot. And that's one of the things that we're going to teach you in Think Like a CEO app. You're going to be able to take a look at both of them, draw some of your own conclusions, but more importantly, in the profit strategies piece of Think Like a CEO app, some of the answers are going to be given to you. The patent pending algorithms are going to lay out what's happening with the company so that you can address that with your senior management and you can start developing that line of business relationship, because they're going to see that you understand their situation and that you're aligning your product or service that you're selling along with their current situation and how they're addressing it. Thanks a lot for listening, and good selling.